Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in Ulm, Germany, to a secular Jewish family. At the age of 15, Einstein failed the entrance exam to the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich. He spent the next year studying at a preparatory school in Aarau, Switzerland, and then passed the exam the following year. Einstein attended the Swiss Federal Polytechnic in Zurich, where he graduated in 1900. In 1900, Einstein graduated from the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School with a degree in physics. He then worked as a patent examiner at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern, Switzerland. Einstein married Mileva Maric in 1903, and they had 2 sons and 1 daughter, Eduard Einstein, Hans Albert Einstein, and Liesel Einstein. His marriage with Mileva faced difficulties, and they divorced in 1919. He married his cousin, Elsa Löwenthal, in 1919 after his divorce from Mileva. In 1905, Einstein published 4 groundbreaking papers on the photoelectric effect, Brownian motion, special relativity, and the equivalence of mass and energy. These papers revolutionized our understanding of physics and laid the foundation for modern quantum mechanics and relativity. He obtained his PhD in physics in 1905, a year that came to be known as his Year of Miracles, because he published 4 groundbreaking papers in just 12 months. In 1909, Einstein was appointed to a professorship at the University of Zurich. He later taught at the German University in Prague, the Eidgenössische Technische Hochschule ETH in Zurich, the Prussian Academy of Sciences in Berlin, and the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. In 1916, Einstein published his general theory of relativity, which describes gravity as a curvature of space-time. This theory revolutionized our understanding of the universe and has had a profound impact on astronomy and cosmology. Einstein's theories of relativity have been confirmed through various experiments and observations. It revolutionized our understanding of space, time, and gravity. Einstein's theory of general relativity was confirmed during a solar eclipse in 1919. In 1921, Einstein was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for his work on the photoelectric effect. However, the prize was awarded 2 years after it was announced, and the Nobel Committee did not mention Einstein's theory of relativity in its citation. He became a Swiss citizen in 1901 and later gained German citizenship in 1914. He received the Copley Medal from the Royal Society of London in 1925. He wrote his first scholarly paper at 16 years old, discussing the force of magnetism. He moved to the United States in 1933 and never went back to Germany because he didn't feel safe there due to the rise of Nazism in World War II. Einstein became a U.S. citizen in 1940. He remained at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton for the rest of his life. Einstein had a close friendship with Indian leader Mahatma Gandhi and shared a mutual admiration for each other's work. Einstein hated wearing socks. Einstein received honorary degrees from many universities around the world. Einstein was a brilliant physicist, but he was also a complex and multifaceted individual. He was a loving father, a devoted friend, and a passionate advocate for what he believed in. Einstein was a chain smoker. He smoked up to 20 cigarettes a day. Einstein was a cosmopolitan. He felt at home all over the world and was not afraid to embrace different cultures. Einstein was a curious and independent thinker. He was not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom. Einstein was a humanist. He believed that all people are equal and should be treated with respect. Einstein was a daydreamer. He would often lose himself in his thoughts and would forget to pay attention to his surroundings. Einstein was a gifted writer. He wrote many scientific papers and books, as well as essays on a variety of topics, including politics, philosophy, and religion. Einstein was a loving father to his two sons, Hans and Eduard. He was also a devoted husband to his first wife, Mileva Maric, and his second wife, Elsa Löwenthal. Einstein was a member of the American Philosophical Society. Einstein was a member of the NAACP and supported the civil rights movement in the United States. Einstein was a messy eater. He often forgot to use utensils and would eat with his hands. Einstein was a pacifist and a socialist. He was opposed to all forms of violence and militarism. He was also a vocal critic of Nazism, and he fled Germany for the United States in 1933 after the Nazis came to power. Einstein was a perfectionist. He was often dissatisfied with his work and would spend hours polishing his papers and books. Einstein was a polyglot. He spoke German, French, English, Italian, and Hebrew fluently. Einstein was a secular Jew. He believed in God, but he did not believe in any particular religion. Einstein was a reminder that we are all connected. He showed us that we are all part of something larger than ourselves and that we have a responsibility to make the world a better place. Einstein was a role model for many people. He showed that it is possible to achieve great things through hard work, perseverance, and creativity. Einstein was a socialist. He believed in a society where everyone is treated fairly and has access to the basic necessities of life. Einstein was a very private person. He disliked being in the spotlight and avoided public appearances whenever possible. Einstein was a workaholic. He often worked 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Einstein was a symbol of hope. He showed that even the most difficult problems can be solved if we think outside the box and never give up. Einstein was a truly remarkable individual. His contributions to physics and science are immeasurable, and his legacy continues to inspire people around the world. Einstein was a visionary. He was able to see the world in new and innovative ways. Einstein was instrumental in the development of the theory of Brownian motion, which provided evidence for the existence of atoms. Einstein was known for his wit and humor, often using clever remarks to make his points. Einstein's theories were initially met with skepticism, but were eventually validated through experiments and observations. Einstein's work contributed to the development of the theory of quantum electrodynamics. Einstein's work laid the foundation for many technological advancements, including the development of the laser. He became a professor at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey, where he worked until his death. He corresponded with other prominent scientists of his time, including Niels Bohr and Max Planck. He had a deep interest in philosophy and was known to engage in philosophical discussions with various thinkers. He had a pet parrot named Bibo, who he would talk to when he was lonely or frustrated. He had a sister named Maya, who was his close friend and confidant throughout his life. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest scientists and thinkers of all time, and his name has become synonymous with genius. He played the violin and was a music enthusiast, even befriending the famous violinist Jascha Heifetz. He published more than 300 scientific papers during his lifetime. He was a co-author of the Einstein-Szilard letter, which urged the U.S. to develop atomic weapons during World War II. He was a co-founder of the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. He was a pacifist and a humanitarian who advocated for world peace and social justice. He was a pacifist and advocate for civil rights, using his fame to speak out against war and racism. He was an honorary member of the International Union of Pure and Applied Physics. He was a slow learner as a child, and his parents were concerned that he might be mentally disabled. However, he showed an early aptitude for mathematics and science. His theory of relativity helped scientists understand how the universe works, such as the effects of gravity and the dynamics of light and extremely massive entities. He was a vegetarian later in life and was known for his advocacy of a plant-based diet. He was also interested in philosophy, music, art, and literature, and played the violin as a hobby. He was known for his humanitarian efforts and was involved in various peace and anti-war activities. He was often asked for autographs and once remarked that he preferred giving out pieces of paper with equations he'd written. He was often asked to give public lectures and was known for his ability to explain complex scientific concepts in simple terms. He was skeptical of quantum mechanics, famously stating, "God does not play dice with the universe." His brain was removed by a pathologist without his family's permission and preserved for scientific study. Some parts of his brain are still kept at Princeton Hospital and the Mutter Museum in Philadelphia. He was offered the presidency of Israel in 1952, but he declined it politely because he felt he lacked the necessary skills and experience. He died on April 18, 1955, at the age of 76 from an abdominal aortic aneurysm, which is a rupture of a large blood vessel near the heart. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated.